Everybody talks about how much money Airbnbs make, but not how much they cost. So in this video, I'm vlogging for a whole week to show you every time I have to buy something for either of my two Airbnbs, exactly how much money I spent and what for. I'm also going to be showing you a little bit of the behind the scenes of some Airbnb turnovers because I do most of the cleanings myself. It's just kind of like the day-to-day of hosting. I want to say a quick thank you to Relay for partnering with me on this video, but other than that, let's just get right into it. Alex and I are at the townhouse with the doggies. We're cleaning after a guest who was just here for a week and they left it so clean. We do have another guest checking in today and they're gonna be here for 11 days. We also met with the cleaner this morning. She's never cleaned here before. We just wanted to give her the lay of the land here because we're gonna be traveling and relying on the cleaners more. So we met with her, that went really well. But yeah, we're gonna finish cleaning and I'm gonna show you some behind the scenes stuff. I'm taking this dirty laundry home with me to wash. When I made all the signs for here when we started this Airbnb, I just copied most of them from our other Airbnb, but this says like the garage is off limits. There's no garage here. And I've just never taken this down or dealt with changing it. But this week we just sold our long-term rental that also was sometimes an Airbnb. So this is the sign from there and I'm just gonna see if I can swap them out. Like obviously I'm gonna cut this off and fix this. I'm just trying to see if that looks stupid first. I think it's fine. I bought some laundry detergent because we're running low here and it came with the security tag on it. I paid for it. I just Googled it. I think I can just cut this off. Scissors aren't cutting it. Alex had to get some wire cutters. Got it. I can't remember if I said this or not, but we're gonna be gone for a while. I think I did say that. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything is super stocked for the cleaners. I think the cleaners use their own cleaning supplies. I still would rather have more than enough for them. And we provide the things like sponges for the guests, body wash, shampoo, dishwasher tablets. Sorry, Alex is WD-40ing the door. The other thing I want to do today before I forget is text my friend. She used to sometimes clean for us. She's kind of my go-to person if we happen to be out of town and like the Airbnbs need something because she likes to earn a little bit of extra money. I'm gonna see if she wants to make some extra money just putting the trash bins out while we're gone. So I got to do that. Okay, we're just about to head out. So I'm just doing like a little bit of a final walkthrough. Need to lock this door. And when it's really hot, like on days like today, I'll close these, just to help with the air conditioning. We're at Sam's Club now to pick up a few of those things from the list, mainly towels. We accidentally left a bag of dirty towels in the bed of the truck for like, I don't know, a couple of weeks. They were really smelly and we just threw them out. So we're missing the third set. So we're here to get that. I love Sam's Club's towels and guests really like them.
5?
Yeah, and then we have a full third set. I would just grab 3 of them. Probably need 3 of those.
So 6 total?
Yeah, and like the towels are so cheap, $7, and they're good quality. We also got some sushi, but we need to pay for this separately. Good morning. I have a few Airbnb errands to run, so I'm gonna take you along with me. I'm at stop number 1. I was putting out the trash at our townhouse Airbnb. I stopped filming because there's people outside. Put it out every Wednesday, put them back in on Thursdays. It's actually very inconvenient, but I'm at my second Airbnb now. We pay the neighbor's teenage son to put the trash in and out here every week. So I don't have to worry about this one, which is so convenient. We don't really have anybody to ask at the townhouse. Anyway, like I said, I'm at the second Airbnb. We have a few things to do. First, I'm gonna let the doggies out into the yard so they can play while I'm doing what I need to do. Here, Calvin, come on. One thing I'm already seeing is this bush is already getting really overgrown. We have a different neighbor here. Oh my God. We always ask the cleaners not to lock this and they still do it. I don't know if you heard that, but the battery is low. That's part of the reason I'm here. Anyway, let me unlock this. This is the door I usually come through, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, we hired the cleaners who cleaned here yesterday. So I'm just walking through to see how they did. I'm sure it's gonna be great. We've really lucked out with these cleaners. Like, they're so good. It costs us $150 to get this cleaned every time we get it cleaned, which is pretty standard in my opinion from what we've paid other cleaners. And actually, I feel like that's more than reasonable because these cleaners are also doing the laundry. Past cleaners, the laundry was always such an issue because either they wouldn't do it or they would take it with them and then it was like a struggle to bring it back. I also always get asked what the deal is with the wall right here. I've magic erasered it so many times trying to take like smudges off the wall. I have damaged the paint. But our next big project here is to get all of the walls painted and hopefully the popcorn ceiling removed at the same time. It would be hard for us to do this ourselves. Like we try to do all of the painting and stuff that we can ourselves. Like we painted all of the bedrooms in this bathroom and the other bathroom, but here would be impossible to reach. So I don't know if you see that. In case you were wondering how much it costs us at our other Airbnb, it's $125 to clean. They've actually never cleaned it before, like I was saying at the beginning of this video, but we're testing them out for the first time next week, which I want to do while I'm still in town before we actually leave, just so I can like give them any notes or feedback, or if they have any questions, like we'll be around. You guys, I just had a heart attack because I was filming and then I saw Blue running around outside of the fence. Like he was running around the driveway. He must have slipped underneath the fence. So I put him in the car with the AC on and I'm letting Calvin still roam around outside. I'm just grabbing some batteries to replace the lock. This electronic door lock specifically at this property dies really quickly and like without warning. There's something wrong with it, but we haven't been able to find the right replacement. I don't really even understand why, to be honest. Alex's thing, but I leave spare batteries and the screwdriver out for guests just in case, because I would hate for them to get locked out. I was just testing to make sure that it worked. The other thing I'm here for, that reminds me actually, I reminded myself, is to see what we need to restock here in general and for when we're out of town. Somebody must have forgotten this t-shirt, a guest, because I've noticed that whenever the cleaners find something that guests leave behind, they put it in this closet. I'm noticing that we need more tea and more coffee creamer. The only things I'm seeing are we're running like a little bit low on toilet paper. Not yet, but we will be by the time that they'll be cleaning. So we didn't end up needing very much at all here restocking wise, but I'm still going to Target. Usually I'm a Walmart person just because it's cheaper. One of the things I wanted to do today was get maybe like little gift baskets or something, or like gifts for the cleaners when we're gone, just to say thank you. Made it to Target. I'm gonna leave the boys in the car with the air conditioning on. Been to Target. I just came back. I got some more toilet paper. I'll organize it next time I'm here. And then I just got more tea in half and half. Do have new guests checking in today. Okay, and I'll show you guys what I got for the cleaners. I got enough for 3 gift bags because I think 2 cleaners usually clean here at a time. And I'm assuming at my other Airbnb, because it's on the small side, it will just be 1. In total, between the goodies for the cleaners and the cleaning stuff and whatever I needed for here, it was like $120. But like 90 of it was the stuff for the cleaners. I was shocked at how expensive everything was. I probably would have been better off just giving them each like $30 or a $30 like Starbucks gift certificate or something, but we're here now. Calvin's nosy, so he always likes to see what I buy. You can smell in the bag. First thing is just 3 different eye patch mask things. I don't know, I thought they were cute. 3 different scents of hand sanitizer, 3 different kinds of shower steamers, 3 different Burt's Bees lip balms, and some hand lotion. I also got some candy, the gift bags, and the tissue paper. I feel like that wasn't very much stuff for $90. It's currently 12:47. I'm gonna message the guests that are checking in today saying that they can check in early at 2 o'clock if they'd like to. They didn't ask to check in early, but we just like to offer it. I think that might be it for today. I'll check in with you guys whenever we spend more money. As y'all have probably been able to tell throughout the video so far, I have a lot of little expenses that come up with the Airbnbs. It's not necessarily always just one big expense all the time. And when you have multiple properties like I do, it can actually get really hard to keep track of where all of your money is going and what you're spending it on. That's why having at least some kind of system for this makes such a big difference. I love Relay to help keep track of finances. It's an online business banking and money management platform that's designed for small business owners like me. In Relay, you can easily organize all of your income and your expenses and actually see everything in one place instead of trying to piece it all together later. You can also separate things out in a way that makes sense for you, like by each property or by each type of expense. So it's just a lot easier to understand what's going on financially, especially on weeks like this where there's just like a lot of moving pieces and a lot of little expenses that are adding up quickly. It's also so helpful when it comes to bookkeeping because it connects with tools like QuickBooks. Or if you work with a bookkeeper or an accountant, you can give them access so they can see everything that they need to in one clear spot instead of you scrambling to get everything together at tax time. It just takes so much of the stress out of trying to keep everything organized. If you want to check out Relay or see if it could work for your setup, I'll have it linked in the description. Some of the stuff that I bought online to restock the townhouse Airbnb that I was at the beginning of the video came in, so I wanted to show you guys all of that. Also, these are how the gift bags for the cleaners turned out. I think they're really cute, but I feel like they're kind of lame. Like, it doesn't matter. But first up from Amazon, I'll put the total on the screen. I needed another bath mat. I keep repurchasing this brand called Gorilla Grip. I feel like they last really well and they dry really quickly. And then I ordered another backup duvet cover for the primary bed and the guest bed. And then the last thing I got from Amazon hasn't come in yet, but it's just a knife sharpener. I also ordered some stuff through Walmart Plus. I buy things in all different places just to save money. Gloves. I also needed more laundry pods that I leave out for the guests. This is my first time buying this Tide Free and Gentle pod. I'm trying to strike a balance between having lower tox options, but things that still actually work. When it comes to laundry detergent, I've just found all of the lower toxic products I've tried don't leave me feeling super confident that things are like actually getting clean enough. From my research, this is not low toxic. It's like not the most toxic either. So I don't know, that's just what I'm testing out. Anyway, I need a coffee creamer for the townhouse and more tea for there as well. So I got that. I'm hoping this should be it for restocking supplies, but we'll see. Alex and I just got to the big Airbnb to clean it. I was just here a couple of days restocking some of that stuff, but these guests were only here for 3 nights and we got $1,079, I believe, from this booking. The reason it's so high is because these are like the busiest summer months for all Airbnbs in our area. So like the prices are higher everywhere. This is definitely not like normal pricing that we get year round. We do have new guests checking in today and they asked to check in early, but we're running late. Usually we get here right at 10. It's actually 11:20. So I'm not gonna chat too much because we wanna get to cleaning so they can check in early. I'm just looking for the dog bowls. Sometimes they get moved around and I'm finding some stuff that doesn't belong in these particular cabinets. Oh, good boy.
Kevin, here.
Oh, there he is. Oh, it's some water.
Good boy.
It's been a long time since either one of us has actually cleaned here. I think I've said this, but we've been hiring the cleaners a lot more. I am feeling better in my second trimester. I'm just always out of breath and I feel like I get exerted, like tired a lot more easily. It's just a lot to clean this house. But I also like to do it every so often just to stay on top of seeing stuff that it needs. We're pretty much done cleaning. We're just waiting on the last of the laundry to dry so we can make the bed and then we are out of here. It's 1 o'clock, so we've been here for an hour and a half. Probably an hour 45, 2 hours by the time we actually leave, which is like a little faster than a normal clean, but we had some extra stuff to do. I just didn't film a lot of it because I was trying to be quick. All right, so now it's Monday. You just saw us here only a couple of days ago because these guests stayed for just 2 nights. They actually left it pretty messy, which is always frustrating in general as the host, but especially because we like worked really hard to be able to let them check in early and I let them check out late. But anyway, I wanted to total up how much we spent this week and break down the numbers for you guys. This is just all of the things that you saw me buy in the video. I didn't include like our mortgage or utilities because that's more of a monthly expense, but I do openly talk about those numbers as well in a lot of my other financial related videos. So if you're curious to know more about that or like how much we actually make from Airbnb in a month, I have a lot of different videos on that. I'm going to list out right here all of the different expenses that we had for the week and the total came out to $743.60. I will say we definitely spent more than usual in terms of restocking supplies this week just because I wanted to get prepped for the cleaners cleaning like I was saying. But also, you never really know what's going to come up at the Airbnb. Sometimes we have a lot of miscellaneous expenses. Sometimes things break. We have like maintenance costs and some weeks we don't. Luckily, this week we didn't, but it was still an expensive week. Thank you again to Relay for working with me on today's video. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.